Okay, so this is exactly what I'm talking about, right? So I call this Nasus strategy. Now, it's kind of like the same concept I was talking about, where conditions to win do not exist, right? Because look, I was playing against Nasus top, so I 0-3'd him, right? I mean, right? He's what, 3,000 gold behind. He's an entire item and 3 levels down, right? And I got ganked twice by their jungler. Otherwise, I think he would have been level 9 and at least 5 deaths, right? So this guy is out of the game, right? The only reason why he was able to afford, I think, Sheen and fully complete Thormail was because jungler ganked me twice, right? But this is what I'm saying. I froze the lane. I did everything perfectly, exactly the way it should be, and I still lose the game. See what I mean? Because my team just ints, right? There is nothing I can do. I froze the lane. I did everything perfectly. I played it perfect, exactly the way I should. Because you have to factor in, if I go, like, I went this Thormail build just for fun because I kind of knew the game was over. Honestly, I just knew the game was over, right? Because I thought to myself, right, if I go and help my team, then just Nasus is just gonna win, and that's it, right? And you can do it with any champion. You can go Ornn top, you can go Malphite top, anything that I will like anything. Like Nasus is the best pick against me. Nasus is the best pick. I will always say it because I can't leave Nasus. Do you know what I mean? And if I can't leave Nasus, then your team is free to do whatever the fuck they want, right? And if you're playing against me, the chances are my team is simply 4 feeders, right? So I can't leave Nasus. I'm stuck there because if I leave him, he's just gonna get too strong. He will outscale, right? And my team simply feeds, right? So I simply bleed out and I just lose the game, right? And there is literally no counterplay to this. I still to date just thinking to myself, right, like what's the actual counterplay to this? And the answer is just you just have to accept it. That's it, right? That's it. And you see, this is happening. And this is now third game that is like that. That's because the system just now put me into the loser's queue, right? Now it's trying to balance 50%. So my next game is gonna be the same, and then the next game is gonna be the same, and then I will have a coin flip. So if I get placed on this team, whatever, I don't know, our Lee Sin will get placed into this team, or support gets placed into this team. Like, I basically swap with their Nasus, right? And then that's it. We just win because I just contain Nasus. I go like 5-0. There's no jungler, so Nasus can't do anything. Nasus will have like, I don't know, 50 stacks at 20 minutes, and then my team is just gonna crush, right? And then that's it. And I don't know how to, like, you see, like, again, I'm simply a victim of the client, right? If the client decides to put me 10 times into this and I just lose 10 times in a row, there is literally nothing I can do, right? And it doesn't matter, like, every single time I get an S, it's like either S plus, S, or S minus every single game, right? But I still lose the game, right? And I can't play 1-on-1 anymore because I'm on, what's my winning streak now? I have like disgusting winning streak. 410 games in a row. I won 410 games in a row now in 1-on-1. Just think about the number. 410 games in a row. I haven't lost for like 2 weeks now. For a very, very long time now. Right? When was the last time I lost? Let me just check. It's really, really hilarious. Um, so I just need to find the loss. So last time I lost was September, October. 11th of October 2021. So let me just check real quick. Today minus this. 46 days. Let's divide that by 7. How many weeks? So this is 7 weeks. 2 months. I haven't lost for 2 months now in 1-on-1. For 2 months. That's like 1/6 of the year, you know? Dude, if I play another 1-on-1, I'm gonna go crazy. Because people are so shit in this game. It's ridiculous. Like, that's like the only way I can lose, you know? Now, why I'm complaining, even though like it's not a big thing, it's not a big deal, like because I can just play next. The problem is it's been 3 games on this account and 2 games on my other Nordics account, right? And one also I played because the queue time was like 20 minutes. I decided to play one ranked. So this is 6 games in a row that are like that now, right? So what am I supposed to do? Like, am I supposed to be like, oh, glorious matchmaking gods, Riot, prophets, please bless me with a non-inters, please, right? Because I mean, this become a religion, right? I have to now go to the church and be like, put in some candles and be like, Riot, Riot, oh, prophets. Oh, Messiah of Riot, please bless me with good teammates, right? That's one way of doing it because I have no control. Second way of doing it is just to dodge shitty teammates, but I mean, if I do that, we'll be talking 1 out of 20 games because I already did that. And I tried other games, and they're not as fun as League, you know. Honestly, I probably should have dodged. Because, I mean, this is Malphite mid lane, ADC Timo, right? Look, I have twice the money of our ADC. This ADC Timo, right? And Nami. Like, their only player that was bad was Nasus against me, and that's about it. But it's really fun. This build is very fun into Nasus. Very, very interesting. Because it's like test of his own medicine. As long as you don't fight in the circle, he actually kills himself with his stacks. Because he does so much damage to himself, and Thornmail kind of blocks most of his damage. So until he gets like his whatever magical item, it's completely useless. And honestly, the only reason why he has 100 CS is because jungler ganked twice. Other than that, I mean, and I also played early game a little bit incorrectly. I should have let him push, but I kind of shoved it in and proxy farmed. I think I think freezing kind of denies him more farm than just shoving it in and proxying. I think it's much better. Because you see, when you proxy, jungler comes. But I mean, jungler came anyway because he wanted to unfreeze the lane for Nasus. That's why. But I'm telling you, see, that's what I'm saying, is that there is no counter strategy for me. You pick Nasus, and you just win the game. That's it, right? Because I'm gonna freeze, and then I'm just gonna bleed out, and that's it. Because my team is gonna like hard int. What time is it? My team is like, what time is it? It's time to int. Yes, let's do this. Take care.